Alright, so this happened to me the other day. I was delivering pizza to a place called Sole's. I think it's Sole's. I have the slip right here. And the order was supposed to be there for 12:30, right? It's a time order. Time orders are really hard to do, especially at 12:30 when it's busy for lunch. So I get back to the pizza place from another delivery. The pizza guy gets a phone call from the customer saying, "Where's my food? It's 12:30. It's not here." So he tells them that the driver's on the way and that he'll be there in like 2 minutes. And this is at the other side of town. I work in Stamford, and the place that I work at is on the Darien side of town, and the place we were delivering to was on the Greenwich side of town. So, there's a lot of traffic and everything. It takes a little bit of time to get over there. And it's about, a 15-minute trip. So I get there, and the customer's freaking out. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry that the food's late. There's nothing I can do about it. This is on the kitchen. Drivers don't go slow on purpose. Not unless maybe it's a really shitty customer. But I wouldn't go slow because I want to make as much money as possible from tips. So I give him the food, and he's just yelling at me. It's like an $85 order. And I'm like, again, this isn't my fault. I know everybody wants to blame the driver, but the driver is the one that's working the hardest to get the tips. And he's like, oh yeah, I know it's not your fault, but I'm just really disappointed, and I just yelled at the kitchen guy, and I got, the food was just supposed to be here at 12:30, and it's 45 minutes late. And I'm sorry, but it was supposed to be there at 12:30. It was 12:45. That's not 45 minutes. That's 15 minutes late. So he hands me $1 and change for a tip for an $85 order, 82, whatever it was. It was over 80. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Drivers would prefer not to get a tip that shitty than get a shitty tip, because a shitty tip is like saying fuck you. It really is. It pisses the hell out of us. So I went on Facebook, and I posted, a negative comment on there, and I said, when you do that, you make sure everybody else in the restaurant gets paid. The cooks get paid. I don't know what they get, $15 an hour or something like that. The owner gets paid, whatever her percentage is, after all the expenses. Everybody gets paid. The phone person gets paid. The cook gets paid. Everyone is getting paid. The only one you're fucking over is the driver, the one person who had nothing to do with your order being late. So they called up, and they're like, we want to cancel the order. After the fact, we want our money back because your driver left this nasty comment on Facebook. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So they kept calling until I removed the comment. So I don't know. I was hoping maybe you guys could go on there and leave some sort of comments, about how shitty it is that they would do that. So here is the web address for Facebook and their direct website. I hope you can read that. I'll type it in the comment also. And this will be my first blog, and I will follow up with more. I have a website that I've had for a couple of years, www.tipthedriver.com, and you can leave comments there, whatever. You can follow me, but I'll do more video posts. It's snowing today, and I'm delivering yet again. We're supposed to get 2 feet of snow, and I'm out here driving around Stamford doing deliveries. Just got a $3 tip. People don't think. Whatever.